by publishers if we didn't need to scramble for deck space and favors from carriers in order to get our goods in front of customers. In other words, how would you operate your business if you weren't forced to operate your business in service of a lie? There's one company that has consistently been a champion of thinking freely and openly about this business, about possibilities, about the possibility of an alternative. A company that has championed Java, a company that has championed an open operating system that's truly extensible. A company that's championed freedom through the browser, extensibility through the browser, the ability for consumers to make decisions about what they want to put on their phones. A company that challenges us to think freely. You know the company I'm referring to, it's Nokia. Nokia stood at the forefront of mobile games. They're the first company to introduce mobile phones with games built into them. They've stood at the forefront of every advance in this industry. They've tried, sometimes they've stumbled, but they've never stopped innovating. And so it is with great pride that I introduce to you this morning Anssi Vanjoki of Nokia, a paragon and a champion of openness and honest thinking, and he is going to challenge you to think about a new context of reality. Let us give a warm welcome to Anssi Vanjoki of Nokia.
Good morning. And before you will start to listen to me, we will watch a video that will get us in tune with what I'm going to speak about.
Millions of us came together in a public place to understand the present, to see visions of the future, sharing emotions, sharing experiences that shaped our lives.
I have a drink.
Then there was a second screen.
Television. Where do you want it, Governor?
It connected us to our world, and even to other worlds. It gave us amazing new games to play. It made us think and got us talking. But although this was a world we could all share, the experience itself was becoming private. Then came a third screen. It changed the way we worked and played. It became part of something much bigger, the internet. And a revolution happened. We could play new games in new ways, find new music in new places. New communities, new kinds of communities emerged. But the experience had become individual, even solitary. The sense of community felt real, but it was virtual. And then everything changed. And it changed forever. Everything came to us in a device that could fit into our pocket. We went back out into the world. We listened to what we loved when we liked. We played when we wanted, where we chose. We shared what inspired us with everyone we cared about. We carried our sense of purpose with us. We discovered new people and places and experiences. And our sense of purpose kept growing. It was the end of something. It was the beginning of everything. Welcome to the fourth screen.
So I'm not going to talk to you about telephones. I'm going to talk to you about something else, where the screen actually is going to be in a main role. We are a very old company, established in 1865 as a wood chipping mill in the town of Nokia. But we have turned out over the years to be a chameleon. The change is from what it used to be to what will be. And that's also why I'm here today, speaking to game developers, because we at Nokia believe it's going to be a very important part of our future. And like Robert was saying, we think it's going to be a very big part of the open world. We are a leader in mobility today. In 1991, we introduced the first screen to a mobile phone. Up until that date, screens were not on mobile phones, but there was just a single row of LEDs that were signaling numbers. But then we introduced a screen, an LCD, and that has become richer and richer and has started to make a lot of experiences on that screen. So that actually this innovation, which we used to call mobile phone, has become the centerpiece of the converging world, where digital technologies are making media, telecommunications, IT, everything become one. We have been very successful in that. Today, we have more than 1 billion consumers out there with a Nokia device in their pocket, which they are holding to their ear and watching many times a day. Never in the history of mankind has there been a consumer durable product that has been spread like the cell phone has. And never has there been a brand like the Nokia brand that has actually more than 1 billion loyal followers out there. It's a very big power position, we know it. And we are intending to use it to make the next change happen in the converging world. Our vision is that we will be in a world where everybody can and will be connected. Today there are more than 3 billion people with those devices, cell phones, in their pockets. We estimate that by the end of 2009, more than 4 billion people out of the 6.5 billion people on this planet will have such a device with them. And if we are not going to make our business go haywire, our 1 billion has grown to be something more significant in those years. When we look at the product concepts that we have, those product concepts have evolved. Like I said, from single LED to LCD screens. At the same time, the mobile phone has evolved to become a computer, a natively programmable small computer. We have been focusing on the market by understanding that it's segmented. We are not all same kind of consumers. We have different views, different opinions, different use habits. We have segmented the market kind of in 4 quadrants, in rational and aspirational and higher and lower involvement of the consumers. And we identified a few years ago a very, very important segment called the technology leaders. I see